LG OLED TV with new intelligence. LG OLED TV.
Now, most of us are used to our TVs being the centerpiece of our lounge. But what if you had a display that did it all, from having stunning design inside and out to having smart AI features that can deliver great picture and sound time and time again? Well, if that's what you've been looking for, look no further. Co-owner of broadwidthblog.com, Bryan Smith joins us today to unpack LG's amazing C9 OLED range. Welcome back to The Loft, Bryan.
Thanks very much. Thanks. Great to be here.
You speaking about my favorite topic, but something that I struggle to understand, which is, of course, technology. Now, LG has come through not only with OLED technology, but the most pristine visuals with the display. I mean, what specifically is OLED, first of all?
Sure. So this is something that I think confuses a lot of people out there. And specifically, there are a number of different standards and names behind this technology. But if you consider back in the day, I think most of us might have grown up with larger TVs, those big beige boxes that you probably wanted to hide behind a cabinet. Yeah. And those essentially used a mixture of fluorescent lights to convey picture. But now we have, if you consider the use of your own smartphone or your own display on your laptop, we have OLED LED displays which serve individual pixels. Now, what's really remarkable about LG's technology is that there's not just a couple of pixels that need to be lit on this display in order to convey color or tone. This has up to 8 million pixels which can self-illuminate. So that actually means each individual square on this display can coordinate its own color as well as its luminosity, so its level of light. And that essentially means that you're getting a really pristine, sharp picture that's as close to real life as we can currently get. What's really amazing here is that there's technology called OLED Black that features on these displays. Particularly, this is used to convey actual, real, rich shadows that you might capture from a camera, but that don't always convey on your display. You might have gotten frustrated if, for example, you've looked at a cinema and watched a movie with a darkly lit scene, and then at home it doesn't really have the same gripping texture.
Absolutely, yes.
This technology is key to reproducing that.
Now, I can only imagine how mind-blowing having this TV is if you're a gamer. I mean, wanting to be transported into the game and, of course, feeling like you're within the action is just something above the rest, right?
Absolutely. So the first thing is sort of touching on that color accuracy is that more and more games are demanding greater and greater performance of not only displays, but televisions and basically any screen that you watch or play them on. Specifically, the first step is getting that color reproduction right, and that's really key because a lot of more recent games, particularly using motion capture, a range of different technologies, which really bring games quite close to real life, whether you're looking through them through a smartphone, AR lens, or even on a television set. Specifically, the LG OLED range has some really interesting features. So not only are there a range of AR features, which we'll touch on in just a second, but there's a response time of just 1 millisecond.
That is the quickest I've ever heard of.
It's absolutely amazing. So the distance between pressing a button and actually seeing a result on screen is that much less. And if you're a really competitive gamer or winning the game matters a lot to you, this is exactly what you need.
And very briefly, Bryan, that AI feature that I am so obsessed about, but for our viewers at home that want to delve deep and get quite a good understanding of what artificial intelligence is, how is it broken down in the C9 OLED?
So there are essentially 3 different features we can touch on, and 2 really are quite passive, but they absolutely help in delivering the best possible viewing experience. And that is AI picture and AI sound, which automatically tailors the settings of this set to play whatever media you're playing, whether it be a film and TV, so you get the best experience continuously. There are also voice features aboard this TV thanks to LG's ThinkQ AI, so you can ask it questions such as the weather, updates on your commute, or even recommendations for what kind of content to watch.
Yeah, I love that. Easy peasy, definitely everything that you need in a television device. Thank you so much, Bryan, for coming through. Now, need we say more? The LG C9 OLED brings some of the most sophisticated display technology to the market in the form factor that's stunningly beautiful and is set to turn heads wherever it's placed.
The wonder of LG OLED TV with new intelligence. LG OLED TV.